show on the road.
You must be joking. Talks of vagrants and undesirables and... Oh, there! That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him? How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Dexterity. Gracefully, I might add. That's a rude way to greet someone.
Forgive me if my manners don't live up to the standards of an interloper who accosts total strangers in their own neighborhood. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
The board isn't supposed to let people into this city. How'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that.
It was given to you.
If you have wealth,
bitch.
you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a
That's
simple
some really
concept.
Fucked up logic. I see, thanks.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
I should go. You're a bitch. I wish I could kill you, but there's a cop standing right in front of you.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
Hey, bring it with me.
Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
Farewell. Thanks for the information. Guessing I have to steal this package.
As a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather in manti blood to give it a nice purple hue, is there a way to get the stench out afterwards?
Recommended dry cleaning service for fabric type, incineration.
Well, something going on with my stream. Nothing's on with the stream. It's just that's what I want to do more on live. I don't want to be viewing it early. Oh my god. How long am I gonna get in there?
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Do you have a parcel waiting for Clark, Minister Clark?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister.
I'm here to pick up the minister's parcel.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
How would I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
How long does that usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
You're kidding me.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Persuade the ministers here in Byzantium. I'll make the delivery and you're free to take the credit.
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr.
Thank
Clark,
you.
Minister. Law speed.
Thanks. I'll take that. Bye-bye. Fox Windows.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore? Carry on. As you were. Huh?
The machine works.
Detecting unclean, sulfuric-steeped presence within the immediate vicinity. Again.
Live on Monarch a few years and gets under your skin. Blood, grease, taste it in everything you eat.
Replacement of faulty parts. Recommended.
Well, I got your package.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
Got the parcel right here.
Huh. Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thank you. Dumbass. Am I supposed to be killing this guy? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. That's pretty sad. I've been playing this pretty religiously lately. Whoa.
That automech better have all its certifications in order.
That automech better have all its certifications in order.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here? If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes.
I feel you do.
I'm not doing any more.
I don't want to put up that. Cut the crap. I'm here. What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. That's the only way these morons understand anything. I said you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down. I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You'd better start making some sense real fast.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Then I'll have to deal with him.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top. If we're set on fixing Halcyon, that's as good a place as any to start.
Exactly. And fix it we must.
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
The tunnels sound good. I prefer a quiet approach.
Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
Then I'll be on my way.
Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
You can count on me, Minister Clark.
Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Sure. Let's go with that. Must be the door of the way out. Yep. Slim and Shine Diet Toothpaste.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
Will you shut up?
Put that thing away.
Say it again. If I hear her bitch the next time I walk by, I'll just save and kill her and reload.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Persuade, mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
What in the law's name are you on about? Honest mistake. Why don't you come back another time and we can take this from the top?
Farewell. I need money. Give me a vending machine. 2 vending machines.
Can you do anything except clean?
Sam's new diet soap capsules pack twice the cleaning power and half the calories. Order a 5,000 caps carton for this unit today.
I'll take that as an...
So. So most of my shit, man. Still not enough bits.
An employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't they know who I am? This is all so very beneath me.
Muting volume now.
Muting volume. Scrounging for scraps. Scraps, I tell you.
My dear fellow, you've no idea how our production has suffered. Why, the loafers working our factory lines are practically robbing us.
It's even worse for us, my good man. Our workers, if one can call them that, keep losing fingers. How are we to make a bit?
Wretched.
That's what I get for spending all my money all the time on repairing stuff and buying ammo. I'm not selling my ammo. Be a cold day in hell.
I tell you what, we'll change the font in our contracts as
Hi. This is the place where I think I drunk. There he is. Oh, what is this? Is the leaf stuff just sitting around? much money I just scrounged up there. Beggars, begging.
It is
for stuff.
probably based on
Oh. Money machine.
The Emerald Vale plant is back to full production. There's something to be thankful for.
Another vending machine. Would you look at that?
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
You mean the one where the dissidents blew up an orphanage? That's awful.
Thank the law we live in Byzantium, right?
So I'm sitting here wasting my time selling shit. Ways for heavy ammo. One. Energy, light. Everything else I'm going to sell. Okay, sell. If I can't turn XP into gold. Bits, whatever you want to call it. Borscht.
Down there, a new ship.
Running around, finding stuff to sell. What's really sad? My Time to Steal title had nothing to do with this. Stand here. Ammo.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared. Move along.
Move along.
I need money. Anybody wanna give me some money? Oh, that's where the ship is.
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone. Carry on.
What do you think you're doing?
Why, nothing at all.
Just don't make more paperwork, alright?
I just stole some shit. I doubt it.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there? You'll get in trouble.
Try anti-Cleo. It's better than nature.
I got 6 bits. I like my energy weapon. I like my light weapon. Screw it. I need the bits, guys. I'm desperate. I don't want to wait any longer. I sacrificed my heavy ammo.
Oh, for the good old days when you could say.
Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter now.
Okay.
What is it now?
Back with money. Want to try this bribery thing again?
As I recall, you were saying something about being tired and needing a breather.
Bribe.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
Thank you. That was a waste of bits.
Sparkling.
Okay. Where? Directly above me.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Okay, you're no help.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here. State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
Show him Minister's HHC access card. Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
I can wait.
Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new forms? Or how many citations I'll get for impeding HHC business in the meantime? Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Gotta get behind these guys.
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Oh, yeah, no way. Think I can get away with it? I'm gonna try. What's the worst that could happen? I die and I have to reload. Locked.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Disorder detected. Minimal.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek. I thought it was just Monarch.
The audience gasps. Oh, look. He's ripped that I came in here.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
Lie. You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Gotta love the liability. Pretty much anything. Thanks, Theoka, for the extra boost.
Do we really need all the security? I have to go through 3.
Oh, shit. Why? Why? No, that's where I gotta be. I'm wasting people's time because of that stupid shit. Better than nature. That's the first time I've seen that one. Skin cream, bread, ointment, Auntie Cleo. It's the latest. Got to go down. Restricted access, huh?
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance. Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Show him the chairman's key card. How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Intimidate. Let me through right now so your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Waste my time and I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die of paper cuts before you ever crawl out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Sure, that works. Thanks.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Move along.
There. Keep going, act like you're supposed to be here. Act like you're supposed to be here. Act like you're supposed to be here.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
What? Something.
Well.
prejudice.
Thought I saw
Big
something.
mistake.
Sterling is this unit's middle name. Resistance Alphabet. Spillage analysis. Bodily fluids.
Threads, you say?
To save, because Just did a lot of killing. I bet there are enemies now when I walk outside. Oh, shit that I get myself into. Yep. No, they're not enemies. Freaking, I'll take it. I'll take it. No, I want the fast travel. I'll take it.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing?
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. Today the region is profitable for the first time in years. Its workers are productive. They might even be happy.
So I've been doing good?
All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
I get it, you're well informed. Can we... You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
You wanted to talk to me, make your offer.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Hold on, getting a lot of noise on this signal. Could you fuck off and never call back?
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Fuck this place.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Freaking idiot. Think I'm gonna sell out my buddy that unfroze me and you guys are keeping me frozen forever. It's a neener. after I talk to Phineas, I'll stop the episode.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your chemicals in a ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had. Put them out of their misery. Here's your canister of chemicals, by the way.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Science. The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to end it after this. I'm getting some noise. Colony's on the verge of collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I
My
know.
laptop's
I've
so old,
suspected as
guys.
much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our
It's like 8
colony to the
years
brink
old,
of
I think.
destruction for
That's how old
decades.
the thing is.
The board's
Still kicking.
mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them,
Did a PC
thousands of
so I can
colonists
game
are
on
going to
it
die.
and capture recordings better and not have the static. Gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
So that's it. We just give up. All that trouble I went through was for nothing.
No, it wasn't. We have, well, let's see, we have at least some of the chemicals. We have your ship, and we have you. Let us account for something. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Science, there's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Engineering. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon.
Yes, we can.
The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I'll be back. Okay, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, or that live stream, if you were live, but you're not watching right now. So, for those that watch later, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to see more. If you want to see more, and notification bell to be notified from new videos. Until next time.